Hi, I'm Cindy Halpern, and I have a few thoughts today. Post-storm blizzard 2015, Long Island got hit hard, especially the eastern end, and I fall in between the eastern and the western end. We're just on the border of Suffolk and Nassau on the Suffolk side, so we got 13 inches. I guess I'm feeling a little off today. It's the remembrance of the liberation of Auschwitz-Birkenau, and even though my mom was a Holocaust survivor, that wasn't her experience, but it being a day of remembrance of the Holocaust, I'm missing my mom a lot today. It's entering the second year that I lost her. She died April 2013. So I'm feeling a little out of place here. And I don't know if I mean Long Island, because I've been here almost 5 years, or whether I mean just within myself. Probably within myself. I made a Facebook error today, sharing something I wasn't supposed to share from a closed site, and the etiquette is from a closed site you're not supposed to share. And I guess I got confused because my mission in my life is to share about the Holocaust, to educate people about the Holocaust, to share everything I know about the Holocaust, to share things I've learned about the Holocaust. That's just me. And I found out some other second-generation people aren't like that. They don't want to share it. They want to keep it contained in a closed site, which is so opposite of me, but I have to learn the etiquette is in a closed group. Some people don't want to share, and you can't share it. So I learned that lesson. I almost went off the site because I'm feeling like I'm an individual. That's a group, and the philosophy maybe doesn't match me as a person. And so, but I stayed on the site. The administrator let me stay on the site because she realized that I just made an honest error. I wasn't trying to do anything bad. I was trying to share the information with someone else who's looking for that kind of information about that certain city. But she had me stayed on, and I'm still sharing my pictures on there, and maybe the best course of action for me is just to like what people say, not get too involved with what they're saying, just look at the picture, whatever, just like it if I like it, or if I don't have to say anything, and just maybe not make too many comments, and then just stick to sharing my pictures and letting people comment on my pictures. I know that's limiting me a little bit, but maybe it's a part of laying low after making a mistake. And I'm not sure that some people there really want to maybe hear from me after that mistake. So that's just me trying to fix things and adjust myself. There's other sites documenting anti-Semitism you can share. It's not personal documentaries. It's just general history that you could look up in the book anyhow, and there's nothing personal there from any individual, so I think I can continue to share that. To me, Facebook and these groups represent educating people about the Holocaust, me remembering, helping other people to remember, and teaching people about the Holocaust. And the idea of not sharing that information is it's just hard on my personality. I'm not saying the other person was wrong in pointing out my mistake and maybe being a little harsh with me. But I guess what took me back is I'm so sincere in what I do about the Holocaust. I'm so sincere in educating people and sharing. I'm so sincere in it that being taken down a peg like that takes me back a little bit, and I don't want to take away from my mission in my life. That's so important to me, and I just have to strike a balance with that, get my message out there, but not step on anyone else's toes who wants to be more private with it. And it's just a struggle for me in general. I mean, Facebook is a new thing for me. I've only been on a year, and I've, learning Facebook etiquette with certain closed sites, what you're not supposed to do, versus my own personal page where I share everything that comes on my personal page. And not just about the Holocaust. I like to share beautiful pictures from sites, but these sites tell me I can share. They always tell me I can share, so I do. Beautiful waterfalls and British buildings and European bridges, and I mean, I love beauty like that. So those sites are okay to share. And like I said, the documenting anti-Semitism and sites like that, okay. And I just have to keep this in mind when I'm working on these sites. I think the real underlying problem is Facebook probably means more to me than most people. Most people have a bigger life outside Facebook, and even though I travel and do things, you know, because of my disability and the bad weather, I find myself relying on Facebook more than the average person. Even when I go on trips, I tend to share a lot on Facebook. And that's probably the underlying problem. I don't have a big enough life outside Facebook. But even so, I mean, there's got to be a balance. Everything's about balance, and you have to find that balance in life where you preserve who you are without, you know, hurting somebody else. It's just a hard thing. It's just hard for me because of my personality. But I have to work with it if I want to continue to be on these sites. I'm just going to have to learn to abide by these rules and know where it's appropriate to share and where it's not appropriate to share. And it's a learning moment for me, and it's a painful learning moment. But you know, I have to owe up to it and do the best that I can with it. I mean, the worst that can happen is I'd be kicked off the site, and you know, that would be that. I would have to respect that. But maybe that's not the best thing to happen. And maybe this person I offend, I could just maybe completely avoid her, and she'd probably prefer that anyhow. From if I ever see anything she writes or she ever sees anything I write, we would just ignore each other and then move on in that way. I'm not sure she's going to get over it. I'm not sure she understands my sincerity in what I do, and I guess the remark she made about me that I dishonor the murdered Jews, I guess I thought that was going a little too far. If anyone knows me, they know I do everything I can to honor the murdered Jews, everything. And so, you know, that's a little thorn in my side, and perhaps that was just unnecessary. But that's her opinion. She has a right to it. She feels I hurt her, and that's how it goes. So, gotta move on.